the sparkling waters of the Caribbean Sea, where the waves glimmered like liquid sapphires in the sunlight, dwelled a reclusive sailor by the name of Jan. He was a man of few words and many skills, a master navigator, a seasoned fisherman, and a faithful heart. He spent his days sailing the open seas in his small boat, casting nets, pulling in the sea's bounty, and selling his catch at local ports. Although he sailed alone, all the villagers knew his name. Jan was the sort of sailor who could read the sea like a book. Storms curved to his command. Currents replied to his instincts. Even when nature became evil, Jan always managed to find his way back home. The dying boat. A brilliant morning, sun high and the wind steady, Jan had left to venture out into the darker regions of the sea. Raking in a heavy net full of silver-flaked fish, a flash of light on the horizon caught his attention. Half closing his eyes against the glare, he spotted a little boat, virtually afloat, buckling and wallowing at the edge of an outcropping of jagged rock called the Last Fang. The boat was cracked and listing, one end dipping perilously. A man, bearded, old, and wet, grasped its railing, shouting for assistance. Sails covered the sea, but none were heading toward the wreck. Jan soon understood why. The vessel hung over the edge of a deep-sea trench, where the water churned with abnormal velocity. To approach was to be sucked into the void. Most mariners veered away, muttering, "It's too perilous. He's as good as dead." But not Jan. He held the wheel of his vessel and headed for the turmoil. The rescue. Estimating the distance, Jan lashed a heavy rope to his mast. To the other end, he secured a barbed needlepoint used for harpoon fishing. With a steady hand and a sure aim, he hurled the rope over the space. The needle found its mark, lodging in the iron ring at the old man's bow. The link held. Jan tugged hard, pulling against the floe. But the sea resisted, yanking his boat towards the trench. Ropes creaked. Waves splashed at the sides. He couldn't cling much longer. Then inspiration hit him, an idiotic one, a hopeless one, a smart one. Jan picked up a barrel of gunpowder, one he used to ignite fires to cook fish, and strapped it to a bamboo rocket firework he had over from a festival. He secured a second rope from the barrel to the rear of his boat, lit the fuse with trembling hands, and tossed the barrel into the water. The gunpowder exploded with a bang. The improvised rocket raced ahead through the water like a torpedo, pulling both boats along. The jolt pulled Jan's boat off the trench, and with it, the old man's going down boat. As they entered more peaceful waters, Jan cut the rope holding them to the rocket barrel before it detonated. The threat having passed, Jan reached back and drew the old man's vessel alongside by hand. "You okay, old man?" Jan yelled. The stranger hacked up sea water and grinned. "More than okay. You rescued me, laddie." Secrets in the boat. As Jan helped secure the old man's boat, something caught his eye. Inside the hull, under a tarp, were crates, unmarked, worn from the sea. Jan peeled the cover back and stared. Guns. Gunpowder. Knives. Maps. Scrolls. The old man noticed his gaze. "I've got a past," he said quietly. "But I've got something more important now." Jan stepped back. "This isn't a fishing boat." "No," the old man admitted. "It's a treasure hunter's ship." The proposal. As they drifted together, the old man reached into his coat and pulled out a scroll sealed with red wax. "I've been chasing a legend most of my life," he said. "And now I'm too old to reach it. But you've got the guts and the brains. Help me find it, and I'll split it half with you." Jan hesitated. "I'm no treasure hunter. But you are a good man. That's rarer than gold." After a moment, Jan nodded. "Fine. One condition, you show me the map tomorrow. I'll decide then." The attack. The following day, Jan went to the shipyard, but something was off. The old man slumped on the dock, battered and bloody. His eyes flicked open as Jan rushed to help him. "They came for the map," he gasped. "Pirates. I didn't share it with them. I never shared it with anyone. Until you." Jan crouched next to him, anger flaring. "Where is it?" "In the ship," the old man gasped. "In the steering handle. It's yours now. Use it. But promise me, take care of my daughter. She's in the fishing yard. Give her my half. He shoved a tiny iron key into Jan's hand. This opens the mystery chest, the old man said. Inside are tools, weapons, answers. Then his hand froze. The old man was missing. A new legacy. Jan stood in silence, clenching the key. Behind him, the old man's ship rocked in the harbor. It was bigger than his own, armored for war. He boarded and opened the secret panel in the wheel, and inside it, he found the map. Worn parchment. Tired ink. Mysterious symbols. Trails delineated in crimson lines. And at the end, beware, others desire this treasure also. Only one will take it. Jan gazed at the horizon. His quest was no longer an assignment, it was a vow. To a dying man. To a daughter he'd never know. And to himself. To be continued in part 2, The Treasure Map and the Pirate's Curse. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.